Hey guys, how are you? It's Wednesday, is it Thursday? Kind of late with my video blog there today, this week. It was kind of a crazy week with the conferring charge and all that sort of stuff. First of all, you all know the story. It's been deferred to next year, so those people who are graduating this year in June and in September will not have to pay it. I just wanted to clear up something as well from my last video blog. The Marduk Arena and the extension that goes on from Marduk Arena is a loan that has been taken out by Marduk Arena UCC Limited, okay, which is a private subsidiary company of UCC. If I thought that I could redirect money from the Marduk extension to support student services, I would have tried to lobby for that to happen, but that can't happen because it's a subsidiary company of UCC. So just to clear that one up. The other one is that there is a postgraduate association being investigated at the moment. There's a feasibility study being done in the College of Science, Engineering and Food Science, which has been initiated by the Students' Union, the report that I did on UL Students' Union and Trinity Students' Union for their postgraduates. So we are making progress on it. I'm sorry for those of you who thought that we weren't. Right, so this is the meeting room that has been kind of converted into a little office station for part-timers, part-time students. Those are all our filing cabinets and stuff like that. There's like a server there for stuff, and those are all the old documents and gazettes and like the old expresses and stuff like that. So it's kind of a cool sort of part of the office. There's going to be some part-time people in here that we're going to take it on for work experience from the Department of Government to do a bit of political assistantship work for us. So that should be really exciting. Anyway, going on to what I actually did last week. The Bookshop tendering agreement is up for renewal. So John Smith and Sons in the Student Centre is up for renewal, and that process has just started to see if we can get a better deal for students going in there, and a better deal for the university going in there. I sit on this committee known as the Quality Promotion Committee, and basically the Quality Promotion Committee's job is an oversight committee to make sure that all the departments and all the student services and all the unit functions within the university are doing their job properly and they're doing it to a high quality standard. It's a very important committee. I sit on it with the president and the director of quality and a few other people from around the university. What's interesting about it is the quality review mechanisms to make sure everybody's doing their job, but it goes against European standards and guidelines. That's what usually all the quality processes are based on, European directives. But one of the areas that Ireland falls down particularly badly in is being able to remove ineffective teachers, which I'm sure all of you are very familiar with, unfortunately. Part of the Quality Promotion Committee's job as well is to perform institutional wide reviews, and the last one that was done was a research quality review of all the research areas in UCC, and we did quite well in that. The next one that's going to be happening in the next few years is a teaching and learning quality review to see how well we teach our students, and I think that one will be a really big eye-opener for the college. Another thing, last week, as I said in my last video blog, I was in Dublin watching the Oireachtas Joint Committee on Education and Science. The Taoiseach was appearing before them to answer questions on the student services charge, also known as the registration fee, and general thoughts about third level funding in the country. What was really interesting that sort of came out of it is that the Taoiseach said what she wanted to do this year, what she wanted to make a priority, was a student support bill and fixing the student grant system so that people aren't receiving their grants late on in the year or even after the year has passed, but rather when they need them and upfront and in an efficient and timely manner, and that there's a unified process with an easy form to fill out, not too much bureaucracy, and a very effective sort of way of delivering that service on behalf of the state. The other interesting thing that the Taoiseach said is that while the registration fee wouldn't go up this year in September, that she couldn't rule out that it wouldn't go up the year after because of the way the public finances are, which is a very worrying thing to say, particularly since the registration fee started off as £150 back in 1997 and now it's €1,500. It sort of shows a diversion of funding from the state's obligation to support education to the individuals, which wouldn't be something that a lot of students would be in favour of, and certainly a lot of political parties. The last thing that I did last week was on Friday. I had a meeting of all the student union presidents to look at the national students movement and see how we're all coordinating together as an organisation all across the country. The main union on the national level is the Union of Students in Ireland, USI, of which all UCC students are members and of which UCC Students' Union is an affiliate. We have a very good relationship with the USI, but there's a lot of things that USI isn't doing that a lot of people around the country would like to see them doing, and we'd like to see it to be a more effective organisation. It's the largest union in the country, and in my opinion would probably be one of the least effective. So hopefully I'm looking through the USI constitution here to see if I can change a few things with the powers that are vested in us as presidents around the country to make the organisation more effective. And that's basically all that I'm up to at the moment. As always, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you'd like to get in contact with me for any reason, you can email me at owen@uccstudentsunion.ie. Hope the exams are going well and nothing's too crazy, and we'll talk to you next week.